Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon, everyone. I hope all of you have been keeping well and staying safe. I would also like to take this opportunity to welcome Her Excellency Dato Sri Haji Nancy Shukri, the Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Malaysia. Thank you for joining us at the launch of the Global Muslim Travel Index 2021. My name is Aisha Islam, and I am the Southeast Asia Products and Innovation Lead at Mastercard. COVID has no doubt changed the world in unimaginable ways. Most notably, people have adopted a digital-first mindset, both in habits as well as in behavior. These habits, which started out to keep us safe as well as to minimize social contact, are now being deemed as both convenient and seamless. And these habits, from everything we've seen, are here for the long term. At Mastercard, we've seen how this has impacted the world of payments. Cash is no longer king, as people have embraced cashless and digital forms of payments in greater volumes than ever before. Consumers have also shifted their spending habits to embrace contactless payments as well as online shopping. In fact, based on a research which we did recently, more than 8 in 10 consumers in Asia Pacific have seen their access to emerging forms of payments increase in the past year alone. Nearly 9 in 10 use at least one emerging payment type in the last year, for example, things such as QR. And what they also said was that 2/3 of all the respondents in our survey said they tried a new payment method which they would not have tried had it not been for the pandemic. What does this mean for all of us? It means that the pandemic has shown consumers what payment options and what payment options are available, and how it is critical for all of us in the ecosystem to be able to provide our consumers choice and flexibility in how they pay. As consumer demand increases, businesses of all sizes will have to face greater expectations to provide digital experiences at every single touch point, including payments. More than a year in the pandemic, what we have also seen is the travel, tourism, and hospitable industries continue to bear the brunt of the pandemic and its aftermath. Governments across the world and in Southeast Asia continue to work tirelessly to contain and prevent the spread of this virus and its various variants, and to support industries that have been hit harder than others. Measures such as lockdowns, contact tracing, vaccinations, and providing monetary support are what we've all seen in the past. It's worth pointing out that in Southeast Asia, within the tourism industry, women representations across different nations range anywhere from 50 to 75%. And globally, within the hospitality industry, women make up nearly 70% of the workforce. Women across the world have been disproportionately impacted by the pandemic. In fact, according to a Mastercard Index of Women Entrepreneurs in 2020, our research showed that an overwhelming 87% of women business owners said that they have been badly affected by the pandemic. This is particularly a pressing issue in Asia, where regional and international tourism contributes heavily to many countries' economies. Despite these challenges, confidence for travel return has not been shaken. Although global travel recovery remains uneven and uncertain, our research has shown that there has been a remarkable recovery in domestic air travel, with 1/5 of countries studied actually showing that a return to at least 90% of pre-pandemic levels for domestic flight bookings. According to IATA, or the International Air Travel Association, it is predicted that passenger numbers would recover to 52% of pre-COVID levels by the end of this year. It is also predicted that 88% would be achievable by the end of next year, and it would surpass pre-COVID levels by 5% in 2023. You may ask what is driving this confidence and optimism. We believe that aspects such as pent-up savings, a desire to venture further away from home, and the green light from governments could all help plan, prepare, and build a more resilient tourism economy post the pandemic. I know we all feel this, but I'm going to say it. I can't wait to travel again. The excitement of visiting a new holiday destination, which was in my bucket list, or catching up with family overseas keeps us all going. But as a female traveler, in the past, I used to prioritize safety, privacy, and comfort before the pandemic happened. And I will continue doing this in the future. When I next travel in the new normal, I do hope that we are able to find more women friendly destinations with improved safety and privacy as well as greater flexibility. For example, having the option to rent out a whole house for accommodation instead of renting a room or a hostel at someone's house. I enjoy having the social interaction with the host and other travelers, but I still want to make sure that I am safe and I am secure. As we prepare for a new normal, there is a need for reliable data insights that can help sectors plan and future-proof their businesses going forward. The travel sector is already preparing for and implementing new measures as well as protocols. However, there is a need to analyze the multitude of data available to better understand A, what are the upcoming travel trends? B, how can businesses better plan and prepare for the new normal? C, how do we meet the new consumer needs and expectations? And we do all of this with the hope to build a more resilient tourism economy. We trust that the GMTI 2021 report will help transform the travel sector to be digital ready, resilient, agile, and flexible to the changing needs of the Muslim travel market. The insights of the report also offer us an opportunity to understand how best to meet the needs of this important demographic, as it is crucial to ensure that the travel sector's recovery is both sustainable and, more important, inclusive. This is Mastercard's sixth year of partnering with Crescent Rating. Mastercard and Crescent Rating have been developing in-depth reports that have served as an inspiration for businesses and governments to evolve, scale, and accelerate digital transformation for the travel sector. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Fazal Bahardeen and his entire team for our long-standing partnership. Mastercard values working with like-minded partners such as Crescent Rating and Halal Trip, who not only recognize the power of data and insights, but are equally committed to developing the best solutions that serve the travel segment. I once again thank everyone for being here with us today, and do stay tuned for the Q&A segment later with myself and Fazal. Thank you and Assalamu alaikum.